All right, good evening, everybody. Frankie here with an update on what's going on with the Russia-Ukraine crisis here. And President Biden does believe that, and there's very high intelligence on this, that Russia is going to invade Ukraine here in the next couple days. So here's the latest news on this. You're going to want to pay attention to this day by day as things unfold, because this could impact us significantly here going forward.
We really believe that.
You are convinced that President Putin is going to invade Ukraine. Is that what you just said a few moments ago?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Diplomacy is not off the table. President Biden said those words about 2 hours ago, but he believes, according to his inner intelligence circle, Russia will invade Ukraine. This is why the commander-in-chief is worried about an imminent attack. You're seeing video out of eastern Ukraine showing a shell that pierced through the bricks of a school. Thankfully, the children were eating breakfast in another part of that building. Good evening. I'm Lauren Pastrana. The White House is accusing Russia of being behind recent cyber attacks on Ukraine's defense ministry and banks, a troubling sign of what the future could be. CBS 4's Skylar Henry joins us now from the White House. And Skylar, Russia's buildup of troops shows no sign of slowing down.
That's right, Lauren. Good to see you. Well, Russia, for days, if not weeks now, has said that they were scaling back troops and attempting to de-escalate the situation along their shared border with Ukraine. But according to U.S. intelligence officials, President Biden says the invasion could happen within several days.
Air raid sirens filled the air in parts of eastern Ukraine Friday, and a bomb ripped through a car outside a government building. Pro-Russian rebels are ordering residents to load onto buses, evacuating them to Russia. There has been shelling in the region over the past few days, and U.S. officials have warned the simmering conflict here could be a spark for a Russian attack. But Russian President Vladimir Putin said Friday his forces along Ukraine's border are there defensively. U.S. and European officials estimate they number about 190,000. Putin is also demanding NATO not allow Ukraine to join its alliance. Members of NATO and other world leaders are meeting in Germany, where Vice President Kamala Harris is pushing for diplomacy.
We are also committed, if Russia takes aggressive action, to ensuring there will be severe consequence in terms of the economic sanctions we have discussed.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is visiting NATO countries. He's now in Lithuania, and earlier he met with U.S. troops in Poland. Austin says he's seen no sign Russia is pulling back any of its troops.
Moving closer to the border, dispersal of troops, increasing logistical capabilities.
Here at the White House, President Biden hosted a call with U.S. allies about the crisis in Ukraine. He believes a Russian attack could be imminent.
We believe that they will target Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, a city of 2.8 million innocent people. If Russia pursues its plans, it will be responsible for a catastrophic and needless war of choice.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov have agreed to meet in Europe next week, but only if there's no invasion.
Now, President Biden says if Russia were to invade, then he promises crippling sanctions against the country. But he also said that diplomacy, as we've said, is still on the table as long as Russia chooses not to. Lauren?